Hello, thank you. As said, my name is Eitan Aschner. I am the Radiology Business Unit Leader for Philips in North America, and we're here today to talk about enterprise imaging in the cloud as enabled by HealthSuite Imaging, a partnership between Philips and AWS. I think as most of us are familiar with, the demands on clinicians and IT departments within our hospital are ever increasing today. There's more data points to evaluate and more decisions and information to process in order to make a diagnostic decision. This is putting a high rate of stress on the diagnostic departments within the healthcare system. And of course, at conferences like these, we frequently are talking about physician burnout rates and the impact it's having on staffing within the North American health system. When Philips thinks about what we do with the cloud, it's not just how do we adopt technologies and reduce costs for IT and health system in general, but also how can we address some of the problems that are being experienced by clinicians and radiologists within the departments. In order to deliver cloud-based imaging and help them with their staffing shortages and improve efficiency, we need to shorten the time it takes and to process a diagnostic result and increase their general efficiency. And in order to do this, we need to enable a clinical collaboration portal that allows them to work from anywhere seamlessly, as the shift out of the hospital has rapidly increased as a result of the COVID pandemic. We need to make sure that the imaging access is available anywhere, universally on demand to the entire patient record, regardless of the size of the organization or the geographical spread. And we, of course, need to provide smarter AI-enabled tools that enable more to be done in less time with the same or less amount of resources. In order to deliver on this, Philips has deployed HealthSuite Imaging, which allows clinicians to access a highly functional web-enabled diagnostic workspace from anywhere via the AWS cloud. It supports an AI-driven workflow orchestrator, which helps increase productivity. It increases the ability for physicians to collaborate regardless of their location, whether they're in the hospital or reporting from home. And it provides actionable insights and 3D processing tools, as well as native cloud reporting capabilities that allow for a better clinical report to be produced that increases patient and physician understanding of the outcome and results. Simultaneously, it provides a centralized infrastructure that enables you to securely manage and provide access to all of the data, regardless of the stakeholder or user or their location. Our AI worklist orchestrator is able to prioritize studies using a number of parameters. It distributes the caseload using enterprise rules for distribution, taking into account who's currently logged into the system, the number of cases that are there, the subspecialty of the users that are available, and of course, leverages AI capabilities in order to reprioritize cases based on findings so that the right study finds the right radiologist at the right time, and the turnaround time and productivity of the department can be increased. Some of our customers have experienced up to a 50% increase in productivity after deploying this tool. Additionally, it supports native screen sharing and chat capabilities so that radiologists and other diagnosticians can remain a part of the care team, regardless of where they're sitting. Of course, distributing the work is no good if it doesn't also perform when you're actually reviewing the image set. And to that end, Philips has developed a cloud-enabled zero-footprint diagnostic client, complete with all of the rich clinical tools and 3D advanced processing capabilities that we've had in our legacy product for 25 years, but is now distributed using zero-footprint server-side render technologies that enables a seamless and performant experience over a more challenging network space created by the geographical separation between the users and the hospitals, as we see consolidation and a diaspora of radiologists moving to their home as a result of the COVID pandemic and teleradiology trends in general. In addition, we have the 3D native capabilities and AI processing that is available in the native client. And we are able to seamlessly still maintain this as an open system where the radiology client is able to integrate with third-party tools, regardless of the fact that it's now being run from the cloud. When you're reviewing the images, of course, you need also to create a report, as this is the main output that we see from a radiology department that get consumed by clinicians and patients downstream. In order to support a seamless report creating solution, Philips has embedded a native reporting module into the cloud-based enterprise imaging solution, which enables a rich multimedia content diagnostic report to be created. The reporting functionality itself is innately aware of everything that's happening in the diagnostic session, and this enables rich multimedia content such as hyperlinks, measurements, charts, graphs, and other material to be inserted automatically into the report without additional action being required by the radiologists. This enhances the actual outcome of the report and helps enhance the understanding of physicians as well as their patients when they review the report. Some of our customers have said that an oncology report review time by the actual oncology group can be reduced by up to 9 minutes through the deployment of this technology. When we talk about enterprise imaging, of course, it's not all about the radiologists or the diagnosticians. You also have to cater for visible light, digital pathology, cardiology, point of care ultrasounds, and other imaging types that need to be centrally managed and archived, and of course, distributed across the enterprise. Within the same enterprise imaging portfolio, enabled in HealthSuite Imaging, we have a VNA, an enterprise viewer, which enables seamless distribution to all the stakeholders and also allows collaboration with the diagnostic groups so that regardless, again, of where the users are, the care team can be united and deliver quality care. Moving to the cloud, of course, has benefits for the clinicians, but also for IT departments. IT departments are also being stressed by the increasing complexity of our healthcare environment. There's an ever-increasing number of IT systems, and the complexity in each one, of course, is also increasing. IT teams need help to focus on value-add activities, and a software-as-a-service delivery model provided by Philips and AWS together enables the customers and their IT teams to focus on value-add activities where they can innovate and really impact the quality of care for these large informatics systems. Did it go? Excuse me. The software as a service delivery model that Philips employs allows for the entire informatics portfolio of medical imaging informatics portfolio to be outsourced to Philips and managed in the cloud. The cloud obviously provides infinite compute and scalability so that you have a smooth experience in terms of capital expenditures as workload grows on premise within the healthcare delivery in your organization. We're always able to deploy our current version of the software because of the agility that the cloud offers in terms of central management versus a traditional on-premise solution. And of course, we can deploy then new innovative features as provided by Philips and AWS in terms of novel technologies such as large language models and generative AI that are more readily available from the cloud than they are from on-premise solutions. We know, of course, that not all IT departments and healthcare systems are ready to leap with both feet forward into the cloud. And for this reason, Philips has 3 models that allow customers to go to the cloud, depending on where they are in their journey. The first model is the simplest one, and of course means a full deployment on the cloud. This implies that all of the medical devices sending visible light imaging, DICOM imaging, and other imaging types connect directly to the cloud over a robust, secure, and performant network. And end users themselves also interact with the system directly over the internet within the AWS environment. In this option, we do allow for a business continuity solution in case a customer has any trepidation about the resiliency of their networks or any other failures that might happen. But fundamentally and operationally, the customer is always working against the cloud solution all the time. The second model introduces a small footprint into the customer's LAN environment, which enables more tolerance for challenging network situations in an older modality fleet. This cloud gateway is basically a secure VPN network device as well as a DICOM router that handles the transmission of the imaging data up into the cloud and passes ownership to Philips to ensure the secure transmission is efficient and timely. The end users continue to interact with the cloud solution completely over the internet without a need for any special appliances or hardware on site, whether that be within the hospital network or at home. The final model is often referred to as hybrid cloud, and this is for customers who have maybe a geographical location where having a solid connection to the closest AWS data center is not as easily or readily available. In this model, a local enterprise informatics solution is installed within the customer's LAN environment, and the modalities and users within the hospital directly communicate with the local footprint in a more traditional on-premise model. However, remote users still benefit from access over to the cloud directly over the internet from their homes to support the geographical dispersion of where the diagnostician is reading from today. Philips HealthSuite Imaging is enabled by an amazing partnership between both Philips and AWS. Philips brings 133 years of rich clinical experience across the healthcare space. We currently have one of the largest install bases of enterprise imaging solutions on the market, and experience delivering a cloud model worldwide. Amazon obviously brings the cloud to the party, offering unlimited scale and compute and innovative technologies, again, such as generative AI and large language models that really natively exist in the cloud and are harder to deploy or extend to the on-premise infrastructure deployments. This is, of course, all packaged as a software as a service delivery model. So when you join Philips on this journey to the cloud, you receive a subscription-based pricing model that's predictable and flat for your organization. It's providing you with all the enterprise service entitlements you would expect from a deployment of this kind, including 99% uptime, 24/7 proactive support and monitoring, always up-to-date hardware and infrastructure in the cloud, as well as software from Philips. And of course, a robust security posture that most of our healthcare customers and institutions, and even Philips ourselves, could not possibly deploy in an individual data center model. As I mentioned, Philips Cloud Journey started some time ago, so we actually began provisioning and running our own private data centers in 2009 globally. We have a huge amount of experience delivering this operational model and the software over the cloud. We currently manage over 238 images. We're archiving currently about 167 images a second. There's more than 60 billion images managed. Sorry, it's 238 million studies, not images. And we have more than 1,000 customers leveraging a cloud-based deployment since 2009. Of course, now in partnership with AWS, we're transitioning the substantial cloud-based operation and customer base to AWS and HealthSuite Imaging. And we've currently started by moving 80 customers from Latin America, North America to HealthSuite Imaging, both the existing install base and some net new as well. Is it going? In summary, HealthSuite Imaging, as enabled by Philips and AWS in partnership, helps solve physician problems, improve performance, reduce turnaround time, and deliver better operational efficiency for the clinical stakeholders, while also simplifying and outsourcing the management of the complex IT environment to Philips and AWS, making sure that you maintain strong security and an always up-to-date software delivery model that's future-proof and ready for the latest innovations within the industry. Thank you very much.